What's up, Twitch streamers and YouTube people? Benda42 here. I got a new video for you. Twitch help, right? Twitch advice. I got the top 5 mistakes streamers make. People I see continuing to make these mistakes. And I actually had a video like this before, and we're going to redo it now. And hopefully we'll get some more people knowing what's up. Remember, these are mistakes, not pointing the finger at anybody. I've even made a few of these mistakes before, but I see them continuing to happen. And maybe you're making these mistakes and you don't know it. So here's some tips on the top 5 mistakes streamers make. So number 5 mistake is spamming going live posts. So when you go live, I highly recommend that you do one going live post per social media. You don't need any more than that. I see some people maybe on Twitter, which I actually used to do this, spamming over and over again that they're live now. They'll have one post said they're live now. They'll have a one right 5 minutes after that, kind of reminding people to get in their channel. Or they're on Discord. That's a huge thing too. In the Going Live channel, they'll keep posting it every half hour or so. One post is more than sufficient. If you start posting every 5 minutes, it makes you look kind of amateur, and I've done this before. I made that mistake before, absolutely. But I would say keep it to one going live post per social media. Tip number 4 mistake, our number 4 mistake, and this is a huge one. This is a fun one. This happens all the time, and sometimes they're really innocent. But promoting your stream in somebody else's stream. Sometimes it's by accident. That's really what I'm talking about, is the by accident time. I think, there's certain, not really community, but there's certain people on Twitch that don't care, and they're just going to go to random streams and say, hey guys, I'm live now, come watch me. And they're just doing it deliberately, just they don't care. Maybe they'll steal a few viewers and they don't care how many people are pissed off at them. I'm talking about the people that don't really know they're promoting, but they're maybe talking about their stream, or they're saying, they're going to go stream now. I would try to stay away from that, even though it's a mistake, and usually it's an innocent mistake. I make it a point not to talk about anybody else's stream except for the streamer that's in that I'm there supporting, that I'm there viewing. So I will not mention anything else unless I'm asked specifically, and even then I'm kind of scared. So you see typical things like, all right guys, I'm gonna go stream now. That's innocent enough, but that might offend some people that are streaming. We don't need to know that you may not have any bad intentions, but some people may frown upon that. Or, oh, I just got done streaming, this, that, and the other. Most of the time, they're super innocent, and I know it's on a case-by-case basis, but try to stay away from talking about anybody else's stream except the streamer that you're watching. I think that's really courteous to the streamer that you're watching. The number 3 mistake, this is a typical one here that we see. Typing unsolicited lurk for lurk or follow for follows in somebody else's chat. Regardless of what you think about follow for follow or lurk for lurk, if you're just going around to random people and doing that, that is offensive toward that streamer. It means that you're only there if you could get the lurk back, and that's really going to turn a lot of people off. Just make sure if you're going to do that, you're doing it within the right community and they support that, and the person that you're reaching out to in their stream is into that. But to randomly go around asking people to lurk for lurk and follow for follow, that is unprofessional. That is offensive to some streamers. So just be careful when you do that. Again, you may not be thinking it's going to hurt people. But that is looking pretty unprofessional on you. So I would say if you are doing those things, correct yourself. Don't do them anymore. Don't do them anymore, because that could be offensive. We got the police. Oh my gosh, we're busted. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Got a siren outside. We're freaking busted, dude. I will say, if you do want to partake in lurk for lurk and follow for follow stuff, that's not really what I would advocate. But if you're into that and that's what you want to do, that's okay. If you want to do lurk for lurk and follow for follow, it gets a bad rap nowadays. It really does. But you need to partake in that with people that are into it. Okay, you should not just go around asking random people to do that, regardless of how you feel on the subject, for sure. I do not advocate lurk for lurk or follow for follow. Make that clear right now. But some people are, and that's completely their prerogative. Mistake number 2. We're getting down close to the wire here. The number 2 mistake people make is blaming others and pointing the finger. Now, that's more of a broad one. But I went through this in other videos before, and we see it all the time on Twitch. Your numbers aren't where you want them to be. You're not getting as many viewers. People always tend to point the finger at somebody. It's somebody else's fault. If you're in that mindset, I think you're in a really bad way on Twitch. You got to look inward. How could you improve on yourself? Not how this person's screwing me because they didn't host me today and that's why I'm not doing well. Or this person's cheating because they're doing this and I don't have that. That's a whole bunch of Twitch drama that you don't need to get yourself into. We've all had those thoughts before. I'm not pointing the finger at anybody because I've had thoughts like that before. But rise above it, improve yourself. Don't get into that Twitch drama and start pointing the finger to everybody and saying, well, it's that person's fault I'm not getting ahead. That's not cool. And that goes into our number one mistake that Twitch streamers make. And this kind of tied to number two, but the number one is not learning from your mistakes. Now, this is a life lesson here, but oh my God, how many freaking streamers do I see that are doing stuff wrong and they know they're doing it wrong and they don't correct themselves? It's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to make every single mistake, or what I perceive as mistakes, that I just listed here. It's fun. Mistakes are great. You know, you learn from them. The important thing is that you do learn from them and you stop doing them, or you improve in some way and know, how to do things. And I think we're all improving as long as you're looking at what's working and what's not and correcting yourself along the way. I am so baffled to see people not correcting their course when they're doing wrong things and they know they're doing wrong things. So just remember, you could always get better. We're always learning. We're making mistakes. We're correcting them. So correct your mistakes. That's a good lesson in Twitch and in life, I think. So I hope this video gave you something to think about. And it's okay to make a mistake. Oh, actually, I got a bonus one for you, too. I forgot about this. This is a bonus mistake streamers make. This is a great one. This is not necessarily a mistake, but I'm going to get into it anyway. But I'm going to just spit it out there, and then you guys could criticize me any way you like. Hosting really popular streamers, or putting that... That's my mistake, is hosting really popular streamers. That's not necessarily a mistake, and I think it's great that people want to support people that are really popular, people that have 30,000 viewers every day. But, if you're in these communities, if you're in our game right now, I'm not saying the really popular person that you're hosting is not appreciating it, but I know there's a lot of other people in our community that don't have 30,000 viewers, that have 0 viewers, and they'd appreciate it a lot more than those really popular people. I see this all the time, people auto-hosting like Ninja and stuff, and Ninja's awesome. Ninja is freaking awesome, and he appreciates that host, I'm sure, but he's not going to notice it as much as someone who's really working for affiliate. If you want to partake in these communities, now I'm not trying to tell you who to host and whatnot, but I'm just saying, someone's really going to appreciate it more than someone like Ninja, who's not even going to probably notice that you did it because there's so many people doing it already. I'm not bashing Ninja in any way. He's freaking awesome. He's worked hard for what he's got. But there's people within, if you're trying to network and make new friends, there's someone who's definitely going to appreciate that host more than Ninja. Or somebody, I don't want to point anybody out, but Ninja, I just used an example, any big streamer. So I hope this video gave you something to think about. You host who you want, but just know someone could appreciate it a lot more. And I hope this helped you in this Twitch journey. We're here to help, so let me know if you need anything. We'll see you in the next video.